Warm greetings, ladies and gentlemen. So, when the southwest floor is lower, then there's a high chances of getting severe health diseases, financial disturbances. Why? We are trying to provide the cause for this reason. There is so many scientific analysis in Vastu for each and every point. After observing many things, I'm providing few tips. For everything to prove, we require time and resources. Later we'll discuss on the scientific study of the Vastu for each and every point. We are trying our level best to provide sufficient information to prove the subject. Just one word to complete. Without obtaining good results from the Vastu, how millions of residents following these procedures from decades? It's not a miracle. It's a proven subject. This is the reason millions of people following Vastu from centuries back. Fortunately, many Western country residents are looking for Vastu properties. They understand why Vastu to have. They understand that Indians are picking particular plots in a community layout when looking to buy a home. After knowing their action, they are also looking for the Vastu guys, okay? You may believe it or not, many residents searching for the good Vastu guys, okay? So, most of us visiting churches, temples, mosque, do we all see God there? If we never saw God there, then why we are wasting our time to go to the prayer halls? What is the necessity? We know God is there, but God is not visible to us. It's a great feeling that we are very frequently experiencing. Vastu is also the same. It's not visible in this empirical world. But if we practice the scientific principles, then we can. Following Vastu is not an evil. Only the mistake is selecting the good guys. Okay, the good guy, the rational guys, not a dogmatic ones. If we got any health disorders, what is our choice to choose a doctor? The best one or the most dead cheapest one? We never approach the cheapest one, but we know the value of our health. We go to the best doctor, right? The same principles also applying in the Vastus as well, okay? Select the good one, okay? Don't go with the guy who's so greedy, okay? So just observe north is facing home and the southwest facing home. If the house is facing towards the northeast and has less open space towards the southwest and has good open space in the northeast, keep it in mind of this property. Secondly, observe the southwest facing home, having most open space towards the southwest and very less or no space on the northeast. Now compare these two kinds of home yourself. One can easily look at the differentiation of the results. The northeast facing home residence will be good than the southwest facing home residence. What is the science here to follow? Air from the south is having two pressurized forces, which the house cannot bear of such forces towards the southwest and the south directions. More air force towards the west, south and southwest is not good for the homes because these directions play negative roles. Support is too important at different directions. If there is open space towards the northeast, then it does not have any obstruction and it provides us good luck. If there is heavy open air towards the southwest, then it plays a negative role on the residents. Vastu is the nature of power, from the nature to the nature forces, integrating our homes, our structures, our natural forces, our compliance with the nature, our compliance integrity with the 5 elements. Air is also one of the most important element. These 5 elements, space, air, water, earth and fire. We should not mix air with fire. If so, gradually what happens? The fire will become low when added with air. Air become act as a force to the fire and it multiplies the fire pressure. If there is no air, automatically fire will be calmed down. So in Vastu, the air direction in the northwest and the fire direction in the southeast. Based on the principle, we should not combine the northwest and the southeast, It means the direct passage, the direct path of the direct vision. So we may observe the south facing house Vastu results and the northwest facing Vastu results. As per the school plot is a 45 degrees. Okay, if the structures are constructed, then no problem with southeast facing home or northwest facing home. Residents will suffer from every issue and this may become multiples with new troubles in the life. one should be careful before selecting the house. If the selection is based on your own knowledge or the channel that you see, it may not be good. Take a good vastu expert. Okay, there are many myths in most of the lands, in India particularly. Okay, so be careful with the guys. Okay, so people looking only for east facing house, and they prefer north facing houses. If there is a heavy open space towards the north direction and less open space towards the south direction, then the south facing home is also awesome, incredible one. If the heavy open space is towards the south direction and very less open space towards the north, then the north facing home may not give you the good results. Not only air force, but there are many other reasons, including the sun track in this Vastu science. One needs to abide its principles. Inscriptions were never written unnecessarily. There have been meaning. Okay, our forerunners have done something, but people have contaminated what the theory that our ancestors has provided in the form of science. So science and society are not only interdependent but mutually supportive also. Science fosters development of society, while society favors the growth of science. Science fosters the development of society, while society fosters the growth of science. In the context of this phenomenal growth of science as a society, it is imperative for a man to understand science and true spirit, and develop the society in terms of what science reveals. In the striking contrast to other living species, man is a rational being. He is endowed with faculties like unlimited intellect, keen analytical mind, and strong sense of perception. It is through the use of these features that a man has able to make a mark on the globe since the dawn of the civilization. So needless to say that man cannot be complacent about what he thinks he knows, but he has a long way to go. Okay, so scientific temper would naturally mean the conviction to accept only such things which enter the domain or the frontiers of science. Now, here another fad. Okay, the society to be adhering to the right principles with an open mind, courage of conviction, to verify the things, to verify the non-conformism would literally is better, okay. So take care of yourself and stay tuned to the channel. Okay, we'll come up with the latest updates. Okay, so whatever the vastu you want to have it, okay, you can link with the science. Okay, and if it is verifying with the science only, you follow the vastu. Otherwise, please discard that one. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. Bye, self.